And okay, here we go, part two. For those of you with a little bit more time, we'll continue with some seated poses. Coming back to our mats. We'll start with the legs extended. And use your hands right here. Use your hands to sit tall. Lift the heart and press through the heels. We'll start with the forward bend. Cross the right leg over the left. Shoulders are forward. Inhale the arms up. And come straight out over the legs. We're actually grabbing our left foot or leg. Let your back round and the head release. Then focus on breath. Long, slow, deep breaths. Notice how the body releases a little bit more. You have to hold these poses for at least 45 seconds or a minute to actually find the depth in the pose. Reach forward, extend through the fingers. Inhale, come up and release. Okay, uncross, shake it out just a little bit. Left leg over the right, shoulders are forward. Inhale, arms up. And again, we extend straight forward, straight out over the leg. This time we're actually grabbing our right leg. The back rounds, the head releases. And again with the breath, we find out how much more there really is. Reach forward, inhale up. Uncross. Shake it out. Okay, bending the right knee into the chest. Use your right hand behind. Press into the mat to lift the heart. This leg is active and pressing through the heel. This leg is active with the leg extended. Inhale. Exhale, hug the knee. Use that hand to keep the chest lifted and the spine nice and tall. Looking back, deep breaths. Inhale, exhale slowly, unwind, press through the heels, shake it out. Bend the left and use your left hand behind. You can adjust your sit bones a little bit to get the right position again. This leg is active. Inhale, reach up and hug the knee. Inhale. Exhale, we slowly unwind. Slowly extend through both heels. Use your hands again to lift the heart. Then we bend the knees. Grabbing hold of the knees, lift the heart, flat back. This is boat pose. Okay, so we're going to start. We lift our heart, flat back. And half boat, or if you straighten your legs, if it's available to you, full boat. Breathe. Bring the feet together. Butterfly pose. Go ahead and close your eyes and focus on the breath. We're breathing into our inner groin. That's the connection of the leg with the trunk. Breathing into the inner groin and allowing those little tiny muscles to soften and relax. At the same time, relaxing the face and the shoulders. Keep focusing on softening the hips. Those little tiny muscles that like to control and grip. Okay, open the eyes. Use your hands to bring the knees back together. Again, we set up for boat pose by lifting the heart, flat back. Lean back just enough to get the feet off the mat. Slowly release. Okay. The legs extended. We're going to do a head to knee pose with a variation. Start by bending the right leg. Again, you can adjust your sit bones. You can actually lift and lower a few times. This leg is extended, pressing through the heel. Shoulders are forward. We're going to do a variation here where we work with our breath. Inhale and exhale. Come forward wherever's comfortable. Grab hold of your leg or shin. Lift the heart. Extend the spine forward. So we're coming up with a flat back. And exhale. Round the spine, releasing over the leg. Let's work with the breath again. Inhale, we lift the heart. Flat back. We're extending our spine. Exhale, allowing the spine to round. One more time, lift the heart, extension, flat back, and this time release, just completely release. Again, the back rounds and the head releases. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Reach forward, so extend through the fingers. Inhale, come up. And release. Extend the leg. Press through the heels, shake it out. Gonna bend the left leg. And again, adjust yourself by sitting up and down a few times. This leg is extended and active. Shoulders are forward. Inhale, reach up. We're gonna work with the breath to start. First by grabbing the shin. Inhale, lift the heart, flat back. Exhale, release. Work with the breath. Inhale, lift, flat back. Extension. Exhale, release. One more time. Lift and lengthen with an inhale. Okay. Release. Exhale. Let your back round. And the head release toward the leg. Reach forward, inhale, come up, extend the leg. Okay. Lowering onto our back. I like to I like to bend one knee, grab hold, and allow myself to come down nice and gentle. We're going to start by giving ourselves a little back massage. Just rocking a little bit side to side. Happy baby. Okay, so the soles of the feet point straight up. You're going to grab your big toe, either side of your foot. The shins are perpendicular to the floor. That's important. And we breathe and soften into that inner groin area. To create the release, we also will soften our abdominal muscles. To create the release, we also relax and soften our shoulders and our face. So as you breathe, exhale, and soften. Feel the body letting go. The knees releasing toward the floor. The knees are dropping. Relax and soften again. Inner groin, belly, shoulders, face. We have two options here. One, pigeon pose on the back, like this, or this. Option two, rolling up to downward dog. For pigeon pose, take the right leg up, step it forward. Take your time here in the setup. Okay, the setup includes squaring the shoulders, lifting the heart, and then coming straight forward. Now you want your forehead to touch the floor. If that doesn't happen, you can use your fist, one or two fists, or a block. But we definitely want to relax completely here, and the forehead is important. Let your whole body soften and relax here. Focus the breath toward that hip, that right hip. Wherever you feel the resistance, that's where we're focusing our breath. Softening into that point. Slowly come out. Press back to downward dog. Take that left leg up. Step it forward. Again, take your time in the setup. That's right here. Getting the shoulders forward, lifting the heart. And then coming straight forward, bringing the forehead to the mat or to your fist or the block. Deep breaths, softening and relaxing into that left hip. Inhale, slowly come out. Press back, downward dog. Come back onto our back. Finish up here with a few more poses. Again, a little bit of a low back massage. You can also make circles around the tailbone. And if you're making circles in one direction, go ahead and make a few circles the other direction. Coming back to a neutral position with the feet about hip width apart. Lift the hips, interlace, fingers, shoulders come underneath. Lift the hips even higher. Imagine you're holding a ball between your knees. You're squeezing gently and breathing deeply. Deep expanding breaths as we open into our heart. As we open our heart with the breath. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Slowly release the hands, then the shoulders. Come on down. Okay, before we finish, it's a good time to practice one inversion. Inversion, aside from the physical benefits, prepares our mind. It helps to calm and quiet our mind for the relaxation. So you can do something as simple, and I don't have a block with me, but if you put a block right here, or you could use a wall for legs up the wall. This is the same as doing legs up the wall in the middle of the room, but you do need a block to make this pose easy. The other option would be either headstand or shoulder stand. If you're doing shoulder stand, come into plow first. This is where we bring our shoulders underneath of us from plow. Now you could use a wall. If I had a wall, I would press my feet into the wall right here, and that would be called half plow. Full plow can be a little bit intense, so you can always, again, use a wall and practice pressing the feet into the wall. Take a few breaths. If you're working on shoulder stand, take one leg up at a time. Take one leg up like this, and breathe. And then bring it down. Hey. And then you take the other leg up and breathe. And then both legs up. Use your hands to support the low back. Okay, you want to avoid looking around with your head. The eyes stay focused on the waistline. Okay, right now, after about 3 or 4 breaths, I'm going to readjust by taking my hands a little bit higher. Now, I like to have hand contact with the skin on the back. It gives me a little bit more I'm going to have to readjust my ponytail. Try that again. There we go. Okay. But I like to have my hands on the skin of the back. It gives me a little better control. And some of you have mentioned that your thumbs
start to hurt, you can actually bring your thumbs parallel with the fingers. Try that if your thumbs start to hurt. Anyway, keeping the eyes focused on the waistline. Hold this pose for as long as you can. Start with a minute, and then go to 2 or 3 minutes, and eventually 5 minutes. You do have to adjust your hands every now and then. There's nothing wrong with that. Bend the knees and slowly come back into your plow pose. Plow pose, you want to straighten the legs. And come out back with control. That means keeping your head on the mat and using a little bit of core strength. I like to bend one knee and use your hands to prop. Bring one foot down first, then the other. Extend the legs. Give yourself just a few breaths here. Okay, one more before our final relaxation. We'll bend the knees up. Take the arms out to form a T. Inhale, exhale, knees to the right. We look left. And deep breaths. Breathing into that left side chest. Soften the belly as you exhale. Deep breath. Soften the belly. One more time. Inhale, bring the knees back up. Exhale, knees to the left. We look right. Deep breath into that right side chest. Exhale, soften the belly. Inhale deep. Exhale, soften. Inhale deep. Exhale, soften. Bring the knees up. Hands on the knees. Exhale, head to knees. And we release. Bring the head down, the feet down. Extend one leg at a time. This is our final relaxation. Okay, so we come into it slowly. One leg, press through the heel. The other leg, press through the heel. Arms beside of us, but away from the body just a little bit. Palms are up. Close the eyes. Take one long, slow, deep breath in through the nose. And a long, slow exhalation. Exhale through your nose. Let your whole body completely relax here. And just breathe with your normal, everyday rhythm. Letting your whole body completely relax. your whole body completely relaxed. Relaxing the legs and the feet. Relaxing the arms and the hands. Relax the belly, the abdominal muscles. Relax the shoulders. Again, we relax the shoulders and the belly. And finally, the face. Soften the skin on the face. Relax the mouth and the jaw. Even the eyes. We slowly start to deepen our breath. Bringing awareness back to our bodies. Keeping the eyes closed. Slowly bend the knees and roll off to the right side. Use your hands as a pillow. Relax completely. And slowly start to open the eyes. Getting used to the light. Use your hands to come up to seated, but allow your head to come up last. The slower you move, the better. Take about a minute to reflect on the practice.
Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.